Okay, we're gonna make leather bales. Here we go. These are bales of leather that we're gonna build our headquarters out of. We're gonna do 29,000 cows of leather. They're doing red and white this time. Let me show you how we make bales of leather to build our building with. We're here in Mexico right now, and there's a lot of scrap leather everywhere. So we've had these machines made to make bales. Sigue. They're packing them into the corners. Tienen que empacarlos en los rincones.
Sí, para que salga cuadrada.
So it ends up square. They have to tuck it down into the corners. You want to make sure you do that. If you do this yourself, make sure you get them down into the corners, okay? So this is a 12-inch by 12-inch by 24-inch bale, okay, of leather. And we're doing kind of generally different colors that match, that go together for the walls, so that it just looks good in the building. Of course, it's a 5,000 square foot building. There are going to be 29,250 cows of leather. There are, I think, like 11,000 of these bales, almost 500,000 pounds of leather. Okay, here he goes. Here we go. No quiero los dedos dentro de ahí. ¿De qué? ¿Cuántas toneladas es?
3. ¿Cuántas toneladas de fuerza? Con 3. Ese es 3 y el otro de 10 de 1.
So this is a 3-ton press.
¿Cuántas toneladas aplaza la máquina?
Porque las prensas ahí son 25.
Son 24.
24 toneladas?
24 toneladas por centímetro cúbico.
Okay, so this is 24 tons per cubic centimeter.
Por centímetro cúbico. Y aquí da 3,000 de potencia.
¿Eso da? ¿Eso?
Hey.
¿Está medido en qué? ¿Los números rojos?
Sí, aquí. Por aquí. Aquí así. Y no ahorita. Déjale, voy a ver. Ahí va. Ahí está. 2,000.
2,000.
Sí.
So when they press this down, it gets way down there and then it raises back up. So what they're going to do for that, I'll show you what they do for it. It's pretty cool, so that it gets super tight, but that they keep the pressure on when they wrap it. Watch this. ¿Sigue?
Hay un proceso de cortar el alambre. Van a cortar el alambre.
Oh, okay. Okay, they're going to be cutting the leather, or cutting the wire here that wraps around it.
De este grueso son 6, que son los que están de aquí por allá.
Okay. 6 pieces of.
Esta es la medida.
This is the measurement here. Seis piezas de largo y de ancho, okay.
No son cortos.
So you got 2 going now. 3. Okay. Vamos a... Entonces la piel, cuando tenemos la paca de 12 pulgadas de alto, normalmente se fuera en una caja suelto, sería 3 veces, 4 veces más alto.
Como unas 4 veces.
4 veces. So this leather compacts like 4 to 1. ¿Qué pasó?
Le echamos más cantidad.
Oh.
Ahora tenemos que regular bien.
They put in too much, so it's going to go beyond. So this is the measurement right here they're going after, and this matches right here.
Ah, no, esta es para la paca grande, esta va a llegar aquí.
So it's got a aquí.
La plancha, el final es el que llega aquí. Este. Pero esta es la grande aquí, sí, y esta es la chica.
Oh, okay.
Aquí es para la grande y aquí es para la chica.
Oh, okay. And so that's how they're measuring how much to put in. They just put a little too much in here. Oh, mira. Okay. Se lo puede hacer lentamente para que la gente vea.
Esto es alambre delgado para que no se atore la prensa en la prensa al momento de empujar.
Oh, esta dirección? Okay. So this is a thinner wire, and it goes this way. I'm sorry. It goes this way. The wire is thinner, so this one here. Go for it. See? Okay. Let's see. So queremos esto.
Aquí está bien. Acá nos pasamos poquito.
We're at that line right there. It's a little too fat still, so they're going to do it. Sigue. Lentamente para que la gente...
Y así se hace como un seguro, como una presilla.
Okay. So these are the thinner ones. ¿Cuántos van de largo?
3 de largo y 6 cortos. Al momento que corto, chicote un poco, Vale.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so now he's going to start passing the wires through. El alambre pasa ahora, ¿no?
Los amarres van así, mira. No, así. Se hace así, y luego así, y luego así, y luego se regresa así. Así.
So you wind it down and then back up again. Espérame. Okay. Muy bien.
Se regresa para arriba para que no se haga así.
Oh,
para
okay.
Que no...
So it doesn't unravel with all the pressure. They go down and then they wind it back up over the top of the one that went down. Pretty cool.
Es como un candado.
Okay.
Porque no.
¿Cuánto tiempo tiene haciendo esto?
Esto, pues ahora con usted.
No, pero vacas.
Ya, ¿cuánto hace la primera vez que nos vimos?
No, pero pacas de cosas. Reciclando
ya,
eso.
ya hace como unos 30 años.
So he's been doing this for about 30 years. Don Miguel? No?
Hey.
Hey, Don Miguel. He's been doing this for 30 years, and now he's showing us how to do it. Here we go. Ready? Listo. We're going to take off this. Release it here. Okay.
Y a mí me toca hacer en lo que él pasa los alambres, botarle los seguros.
Okay. He's going to clean that out a little bit. That's where the wires go.
Sí, pero
Okay. Lentamente. Okay. ¿Cuántos han hecho de estos pacas, las pacas?
en todo lo que estamos aquí,
Sí.
tiene el número de pacas que hemos hecho.
Como 2000, cuando llegamos como 2000.
Y ahora tenemos que valer como unas 3,000, 2,500, 3,000, yo creo.
Okay. So we made about 3,000 bales so far.
Pero pues no sabe cuántas irán ya.
Sí, tenemos muchos ahí. I think altogether we're doing like 11,000 bales. Okay. Lentamente. Okay.
Se jala para que el alambre quede bien,
So it pulls it so the wire's all nice and tight.
quede bien tensito. Luego se vuelve a jalar para poder trabajarlo. Es una, dos, tres. Luego tres de regreso, que son más del seguro. Una,
So 3 going down again
Dos.
to make it safe.
tres.
So 6. Okay. So he's winding 3 up, and then he's going 3 full twists around, and then he's going down. No se cansa de eso.
6
Sí.
kilos abajo.
Sí.
Ya bajé de ejercicio.
He dropped 12 pounds doing this, 13 pounds by doing this exercise.
Ahora se le botan los seguros para que abra la puerta.
Okay. You always make sure it's super secure. Oh, look at that. Look at that bale. That's going to be a beauty. Okay. Seguimos. Oh, he's got all of his wires here.
6 kilos ya bajé.
Pero más músculo también, ¿no? A lo mejor bajaste más panza, ¿no? Y ganaste, ¿no?
Condición física, ya no me canso de estar parado.
Mejor eso que un gimnasio, ¿no?
Sí, como si estuviéramos yendo al gimnasio.
Sí. Yo te pago irse al gimnasio. Y yo les pago.
Una suscripción.
Es parte de sus beneficios de estar trabajando aquí.
Saludable.
Sí. So he's passing them back through over the top.
Aquí lo metemos y que pase por arriba de los alambres que están atravesados.
Oh, okay. So
Que
these
no queden por abajo.
pass on top of the wires that came through.
Estos son los que hacen que la paca no se abra. Era entre los dos.
Now,
Es el mismo proceso.
rápido, puedes hacerlo rápido. O lo mismo, no, sí, normal.
No lo puedo hacer rápido.
So they're going to normal speed. No, es more. No para presumir. So now, this is normal speed for them. They pull it up and then wind it around 3 times up and 3 times down. ¿Realmente necesitan guantes?
¿Perdón?
Sí.
Sí.
Sí, guantes.
Sí, si no, o sea, así se hacen ampollas. Y
Oh,
aparte lo reforzamos con cinta, no sé cómo se llama, cinta.
duct tape. They keep on wrapping tape around it. Can I see your glove? Mira, me enseño tu guante. All right, otro. Okay.
Después se cortan
Now we cut these.
por la parte de atrás para que no queden como los picos hacia afuera.
So he's cutting them from behind so you don't get the pointy part sticking out. That's thoughtful right there. So we're covering the outside of these with plaster.
Sí, ahorita lo corto.
And lime because that's what lets it breathe. If you cover it with stucco and stuff, you might get if it doesn't breathe concrete or something, then it can cause problems. That's what they do with straw bale construction for homes. Okay. Ahora. So now it gets really tight because it raised up like an inch or two as it expands out and bloats. It wants to expand out. Now it's super, I can't even get my finger in there. Look at that. That's great. Okay. So now, I'm gonna put that bar in there. Now what? Ahora qué? Ahora they're going to measure it, make sure it's 12 inches. Because that's our construction. We're planning the walls like that. So that's 12. Los dos lados. Because we don't want to end up with a strange wall. Okay? ¿Está bien? ¿Y 24?
24. de aquí.
If it's a little off, it's okay. Okay? Y ahora qué? Now he's going to use the little scissors here.
Estos deben de ir por aquí. Los 6 tienen que pasar por arriba de estos 3.
Okay.
Por arriba, no por abajo, sino por arriba.
Okay.
Sí.
So the 3 wires go down below on the underneath, and then these 6 wires go on top of the 3 thinner wires. These are thicker wires. These are thinner wires that go this way. Thicker wires, 6 of them go this way. Okay?
Como un candado, ¿no?
Hey,
It's like a lock. It locks in. So these can't expand. And now man, dude, I bet he can crush a 2x4 with one hand now after doing thousands of these. He just break off a piece of bamboo just in half with one hand. Muy bien. Gracias. So look at this. Here are the bales here. So we don't put them in the middle because it's too much weight. We have one more layer coming on. Don Miguel is packing that up for us. So these are around 70 pounds. Oh, he's putting the wires down that way, downwards, so that they don't catch other things. Para que no cachan. And then we have, look at that. These bales are 18 inches wide, 24 long, and 12 inches tall. And we're doing that intentionally because we don't want to have columns of these. I used to load at UPS, load boxes, and you don't want to have columns. So here we are. Check this out. I'll do a loop-de-loop. We have thousands of these already in the US for our building and storage. And we're going to start putting them up here really soon. Check out all of these bales. Oh, this is great. Man, just can't get that smell out of the walls. So we can't load too much because the trucks will get too heavy. So actually when we're storing them up here, we put these bands around them so they don't fall. We don't want anyone to get hurt. But we have bales everywhere. So now when we're building and stacking these, we're gonna put them by color. I don't want like pink, like that one right there with a little red there. I'm not as excited about that. But we got to get them all in. Isn't that cool? This is a fun project. So this guy's also working on bales right now. All by his lonesome. ¿Cómo está?
Bien.
Bien. Anyway, there we go. That's how you make a leather bale. And we're gonna 29,250 cows of leather, 480,000 pounds of leather for our building, and we have I think it's about $4.4 million of leather that we're building the building out of, but this is scrap, so it doesn't cost as much. But anyway, not nearly. So anyway, this is pretty cool, huh?